The morning air was cool and soft. The sky was pale, almost quiet. We walked side by side, just like we always did. Our steps were slow, not because we were tired, but because we did not want the walk to end. The path was familiar. The old trees stood in the same places. The leaves moved gently in the wind. Everything looked normal, but nothing felt normal inside my heart. I looked at you. You were wearing your light coat, the one you liked to wear in early autumn. Your hands were in your pockets. Your face was calm, but your eyes were far away. Neither of us spoke at first. Silence walked with us. It was not an angry silence. It was a soft one, a heavy one. I remembered our first walk here. It was years ago. We were younger then. We laughed more. We talked about small dreams, big hopes, things we thought would last forever. Back then, the path felt long. Now it felt too short. You stopped for a moment. You looked at the trees. You said how beautiful they were. Your voice was gentle, almost careful. I agreed, but my mind was somewhere else. I was counting steps. I was counting moments. We continued walking. Our shoulders touched sometimes. Each time, my heart jumped a little. I wondered if you felt it too. I wanted to say many things. I wanted to say I was sorry. I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say please stay. But the words stayed inside me. They felt too big, too late. The wind grew a little stronger. You pulled your coat closer. I wanted to reach for your hand. I did not. We passed the old bridge, the one with the wooden floor. It made a soft sound under our feet. We used to stop here. We used to lean over and watch the water. Today, we did not stop. We just walked on. I thought about all the small moments, the mornings we shared coffee, the nights we stayed awake talking, the silly arguments that didn't matter, the serious ones that did. We did not plan for this ending. It came slowly, quietly, like this walk. You spoke again. You said you would miss this place. You said you would miss our walks. I nodded. My throat felt tight. I was afraid my voice would break. We walked a little slower, as if slowing down could change something, as if time would listen. The path opened into a small clearing. Sunlight touched the ground. It felt warm, peaceful. This was our place. We came here when life felt heavy. We sat on the grass. We talked until things felt lighter. You smiled when you saw it. A small smile, a sad one. Do you remember? You asked. I said yes. I remembered everything. We stood there for a while. The air felt still. I could hear my own breathing. I wanted to freeze that moment. I wanted to stay there forever, just standing with you, not walking forward, not walking away. But life does not stop. You took a deep breath. You said it was time. Those words hurt more than I expected, even though I knew they were coming. We started walking again. The end of the path was near now. I could see the road ahead. Cars passing, people moving on with their lives. I wondered how they could move so easily. Did they know something was ending here? My chest felt heavy. Each step felt harder. You brushed your hand against mine, just once. It felt like a goodbye before the real one. I wanted to turn back. I wanted to say, let's walk again tomorrow. Let's pretend nothing has changed. But we both knew. The road came closer. The noise grew louder. The quiet path was behind us now. We stopped. This was it. You looked at me, really looked at me, as if trying to remember my face. I tried to do the same. I wanted to remember every detail. The way your hair moved in the wind, the way your eyes softened when you smiled. You said thank you for everything, for the time, for the memories. I said thank you too. My voice was low, careful. We stood there, just a few seconds, but it felt like a lifetime. I wanted to hug you. I wanted to hold you and not let go. You stepped closer. You wrapped your arms around me. Your hug was warm, familiar, painful. I closed my eyes. I breathed you in. I wished I could keep that feeling. When you pulled away, it felt cold, empty. You smiled again, a brave smile. You said goodbye. I watched as you turned and walked away. Your steps were slow at first, then steady. I stood there. I did not move. I watched until you were too far to see clearly. The path felt empty without you, too wide, too quiet. I turned back alone. Each step felt different now, heavier. The trees were still there. The leaves still moved. The world did not change, but something inside me had. I reached the bridge again. This time, I stopped. I leaned over and watched the water. It kept flowing. It always does. I thought about the future, about days without our walks, without your voice beside me. It scared me, but it also felt real. I took a deep breath. I stood up straight. I kept walking. Our last walk was over, but the memories stayed, quiet, soft, walking with me wherever I go.